Everybody knows who I am. A lot of people do. I'm Dean Davison. I'm a firefighter, an EMS provider for Shady Grove Volunteer Fire and Rescue. I have done almost 18 years in the fire service, and I want to speak a little bit. I'm in a great company right now. I've got a lot of great opportunities. Along my 18 years, I've had a lot of great opportunities. Sometimes we watch things and we learn things and we understand things differently. For example, I myself have went through a lot of pain over my 18 years. I've seen a lot of death. I've seen a lot of dismemberment. And it's not a great thing to see. I also have had great mentors, great people to guide me when those times got very rough, including my family. I want to talk about the situation that we have with firefighters these days. I'll tell you a little bit about how I started, but then I want to make you understand why, if you need help, you need to get help. Like I said, I've seen a lot of death and dismemberment. I've seen things that nobody else should ever see. And as a firefighter, I think it's my obligation to explain that to you. I'll start off 18 years ago with Medford Farms Volunteer Fire Department in Tabernacle, New Jersey. I got involved, became a fire police officer, I became a fire police lieutenant. I learned a lot from my chiefs. My chiefs back then were John Welling, Dave Smith, who currently is Chief of Tabernacle Fire Department, Al Freeman, and people like Sean Vina, David Klotz, Hank Wyapek, Rudy Salvin, Stu Rubin, Sean Vina, like I said before, Kevin Zabrowski, people such as people that were above me at the time and taught me things, such as Captain Steve Axner, who no longer is with us, and Sergeant Ed Nelson, who was Lieutenant Ed Nelson at the period before I was. I learned a lot from them. They brought me into the fire service. They taught me what it is to be in the brotherhood. Fast forward, moved to Virginia. Started with Stewartsville, Chambersburg Fire Department. I had a lot of good times there. But that was the time frame that I saw the most death and dismemberment. I had some good chiefs there too. I gotta say, Brad Glynn taught me a lot. Darren Neal, Patrick, Skinny, they all taught me something. Some people like John Fouts stood by my side, and I will always appreciate those people. Alan Dooley, Alan came to my graduation for Firefighter 1 in Virginia. I'm so thankful of it. John Farron. There's so many people. Jeff Dooley. So people like these people had a part. Nathan Minix. These people had a part of, even though I'm not at that fire department anymore, had a part of molding me into the fireman I am now. Fast forward a little bit longer. I got moved up to the Bend Mountain area. I left Stewartsville. Came back to the area. Joined Manita Rescue. Was underneath of John Singer and Kayla Crouch. Kayla was amazing. An amazing first lieutenant, great, and now she's a captain. I'm happy. And then I got the opportunity to go to Shady Grove Volunteer Fire and Rescue with Donnie Ray, Rhonda Ray, Jeremiah, who was really Jeremiah was really big on bringing me there, and I appreciate it every second, because my feelings towards the Shady Grove Volunteer Fire and Rescue Department is I truly feel much like my first fire department and this one currently, that they're the most family-oriented fire departments I've ever been involved with. I couldn't be more happy to be involved, be the safety officer, and to be involved with Shady Grove. We're improving Shady Grove. I got to see now a person that I helped mentor, Axel Hogan. Now, past his hazmat, he is a firefighter. He came up through the ranks of a junior member to a senior member. I am more proud of him than he would ever know. And I get all these people that I've met and I've learned from: Mike Elliston, Willie Wines, Rhett Flights, Monty Coleman, Brad Creasy, all these people that I've connected with in these local fire departments: the Montvale Fire Department, the Hardy Fire Department, Bonita Fire Department, which Jeremiah, Jack Arrington, people like that. And I want to be in the fire investigation. So I'm going to follow some of these people and get mentored by them. I've had some great people along the way push me to where I am right now. Jason Hom from the Smith Mountain Lake Fire Department and East Burnt Chimney and Red Valley Rescue, giving me the opportunity of responding fire. I mean, I get to do what I love as a volunteer, but I get to do what I love in the fire service, much like I do with my weather. They're like my biggest passions. And if I didn't have a strong family with my mom and dad and my brothers supporting me, I wouldn't be where I was right now. I went through a very rough time, and this is where we're going to get into some serious stuff. Some of the deaths and dismemberments that I've seen when I was with Stewartsville to this day affect me. But if it wasn't for people like the chaplain that they got, that was the biggest help, I would say, over everything. The chaplain program helped me a lot, and the people that stood next to me during that tough time helped me a lot, and I'm grateful. When you see things that are ungodly, burnt bodies or people with no face, it's horrible. I would never want anybody to see this. And I ask you today, if you are struggling from something you've seen, you need to get critical incident management. You need to find the people that know stress first aid. I'm a trained trainer. I can do it now. Ask for help. Firefighter suicide is high. It's like military. PTSD, all that stuff comes with being a firefighter, EMT, police, military, just if you're around it long enough. I ask anybody that needs help, please, you can contact me anytime, and I will sit down and talk with you. I don't want to see firefighters suicide. I don't want to see people getting crushed from things going on in their life, and have seen so much in the fire service. I love the fire service to death, and I will be a firefighter as long as I possibly humanly can. And like I said, I thank God for putting me in this position. I thank the fire departments I've been with and the fire department I am with now that's allowed me to get to the best out there. I just ask, if anyone ever has a problem and needs to talk, you can turn to me and you can turn to your brothers and get critical stress incident management, or I can come down and I can do the firefighter stress first aid and get you the help that you need. I just want to let you know that you aren't alone. People like myself have suffered. Luckily, I've gotten through the hard stuff. Stuff's still in my brain. Stuff won't go away. But my brothers and sisters are always there with me, and I respect every single person that has touched me during this time as a firefighter. So thank you so much, and thanks for listening to this. God bless.